Next sloka.
16th sloka, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
सेवा परस्य वशुरेश कृशानुधर्म रक्षोऽम्बुनाथ पवमानदनाधिनाथा पद्माञ्जलि प्रविलसन्निज शीर्षदेशाः श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्.
Namaste ji.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Namaste ji.
Next sloka. Jyoti ji.
O Namo Narayanam. Dhatishu devi hagaraja mrugadhiraja nagadhiraja gajaraja hayadhiraja swaswadhikara mahimadikamarthayante Shri Venkatachalapate tava suprabhatam.
Yes, ma'am. Very well recited.
Namo
Satyavati.
Narayanama. Namo Narayanama.
Namo Narayana, ma'am. Satyavati ji.
Om Namo Narayana. Suryendu Bhauma Budhavakruti Mukhavya Sauris Sarpanuketu Divishat Parishat Pradhanaha Tadhasa Dasat Charamavadi Dasa Dasaha Shri Venkatachalapate Tava Suprabhatam.
Yes, ma'am. Correct, ma'am. Jayanti Aragappan.
Jai Shri Rama.
19th one. Jayanti ji.
तत्पादधूलि परिदस्फुरितोत्तमाङ्गाः स्वर्गापवर्गनिरभेक्ष निजान्तरङ्गाः कल्पागमाकलनयाकुलतां लपन्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्.
Very well done, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Uma Devi ji.
Om Namo Narayana.
20th.
Vatko Purakra Sigarani Nirisha Mahanaha Manaha Swarga Bavarka Padavim Paramam Shrayantaha Partya Manushya Bhuvane Madhimashhrayante Sri Venkatachalapate Tava Suprabhadam.
I will repeat the first line.
Okay.
Swadgo Purakrashikarani Nirikshamanaha Swadgo Purakra Shikarani Nirikshamanaha.
Tatko Puraka Shigarani Nirishamanaha. Nirikshamanaha.
Yes, ma'am. Rest of the lines are good.
Tatko Puraka Shigarani Nirikshamanaha Swarka Pavarka Padabim Paramam Prayantaha Martya Manushya Bhuvane Madhimashhriyante Sri Venkatachalapate Tava Suprabhadam.
Yes, ma'am. Devi
Om Namo Narayana.
ஸ்ரீனிவாசன் பேசுறேன். முடியல, நீங்க பார்த்து கூப்பிடுங்க.
Om Namo Narayana.
Sindhu ji.
Om Namo Narayana, ma'am. I have raised the hand for the revision only, ma'am.
Chance, ma'am. Day one, I am raising.
Yes, ma'am. Padma Srinivasan, ma'am. you have to
మేడం
keep that.
మేడం మేడం నన్ను పిలిచారు మేడం మీరు ఇంతవరకు నాకు ఛాన్స్ ఇవ్వలేదు మీరు
Yes, ma'am. Please raise your hand,
I am
ma'am.
also raising hand from first day.
మేడం మేడం పిలిచిన వాళ్ళని
I-
పిలుస్తున్నారు మేడం
పిలిచిన వాళ్ళని పిలుస్తున్నారు మ్యామ్ మీరు
Ma'am,
పిలిచిన
please
వాళ్ళని
mute your mic.
పిలుస్తున్నారు
Please, everybody, please mute your mic. Please, everyone, please raise your hand. We are requesting
మేడం
those.
నన్ను పిలిచారు మేడం దేవి నన్ను పిలిచారు మేడం
Ma'am, please listen. Please mute your mic, ma'am. Ma'am, we are requesting everybody to please raise your hand. We are calling in the hands raised order and also requesting those who have already recited in the previous classes, both revision and with Guruji, please lower your hand. Please don't raise your hand. We will give chance to those who have not yet recited. Okay. Ma'am, Aruna ma'am, continue. More minutes.
సంధ్యా ప్రవర్తతే
Deviji,
ఓకే మేడం ఓకే మేడం
Deviji, please recite the 20th sloka.
గోవింద ఉత్తిష్ట గరుడ
Geeta Unikrishnan ma'am, please mute your mic.
గోవింద ఉత్తిష్ట గరుడ ధ్వజ
నిరీక్షమానాః స్వర్గాపవర్గ పదవిం పరమాశ్రయంతాః మత్యో మనుష్య భువనే మతిమాశ్రయంతే శ్రీవేంకటాచలపతే తవ సుప్రభాతం
వెంకటేశ
Geeta Unikrishnan ma'am, please mute your mic.
ప్రభాతం
Geeta ma'am, Geeta Unikrishnan ma'am, are you able to hear ma'am? Okay, thank you. Yeah, Arunaji, like Guruji will be joining now.
మేడం ధ్వని
Arunaji?
Yes, ma'am. Guruji, we will
Om Namo
stop
Om
the
Namo
revision.
Narayana, madam.
Yeah, stop motion. Namaste Guruji. Jayanti ma'am, please mute your mic. Namaste Guruji.
Om Namo Narayana, Guruji.
నమో నారాయణ
Om Namo Narayana, Guruji. Hari Om.
Ma'am, please
ఓం
mute.
నమో నారాయణ గురుజీ
Please mute your mic.
నమో నారాయణ గురుజీ
Please mute your mic, ma'am.
हरिः ओम् शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः यस्य स्मरणमात्रेण जन्मसंसारबन्धनात् विमुच्यते नमस्तस्मै विष्णवे प्रभो विष्णवे ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा लक्ष्मीनाथसमारम्भां नाथयामुनमध्यमामस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमामस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां कलये सुन्दराकारं सदैकप्रियदर्शनम् अज्ञाननाशकं देवं सद्गुरुं मुरलीधरं विना वेङ्कटेशं ननाथो ननाथस्तदा स्मरामि स्मरामि हरे वेङ्कटेश प्रसीद प्रसीद प्रियं वेङ्कटेश प्रयच्छ प्रयच्छ Om Namo Venkatesaya. My pranams everybody. So let us chant the two slokas that we learned yesterday. I think sloka number 19 and 20. Tvatpada dhuli bharita spuritottamangaha swarga pavarga nirapeksha nijantarangaha kalpa gama kalanaya kulatam labhante Shri Venkatachalapate tava suprabhatam तत्पद्गोपुराग्रशिखरामणि निरीक्षमाणाः स्वर्गा पवर्ग पदवीं परमां श्रयन्तः मर्त्या मनुष्य भुवने मतिमाश्रयन्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्. So let's move on to sloka number 21. First volunteer.
Namaste Guruji. Yeah, Annapurna Deviji, please mute your mic. Annapurna Deviji, please mute your mic. Please be in mute, ma'am.
ఓకే మేడం
Okay, Shashikala SG, please unmute.
श्रीभूमिनायक
Shashikala, Guruji, sorry to interrupt. Someone is chanting. Shashikala ma'am, please unmute. Shashikala, yes ma'am.
నాయక శ్రీ భూమి నాయక
Yes, Guruji, the Annapurna Devi Ji's chanting.
Okay. Dayadi guna mritabdhe.
दयादि गुणामृताब्धे दयादि गुणाब्ध गुणामृताब्धे
Dayadi. Let's do word by word. Dayadi
दयादि
guna mritabdhe.
गुणामृताब्धे गुणामृताब्धे
Devadhideva
देवाधिदेव
jagadeka
जगदेक
sharanyamurte
शरण्यमूर्ते
Srimanananta
श्रीमन्ननन्त
Garudadibi
गरुडादिभिः
Rarchitangre
रक्षिताङ्घ्रि
Srivenkatachalapate
श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते
Tava Suprabhatam.
तव सुप्रभातम्
Thank
Om
you.
Namo
Next person.
Narayana Guruji.
Namaste.
Yeah, ma'am, please mute your mic, ma'am. Annapurna Devi, ma'am, please mute your mic. Yeah, those who have not yet recited with Guruji, please raise your hands. We will call you. Please raise your hands. Yeah.
என்னால ரேஸ் பண்ண முடியலமா பத்மா ஸ்ரீனிவாசன்.
Okay, ma'am. நீங்க சொல்லுங்க ma'am இப்போ பத்மா ma'am. Recite பண்ணுங்க ma'am. Guruji கூட.
Okay.
So, okay, let's do quarter by quarter. Namaste. Shri Bhuminayaka Dayadi Gunamritabdhe.
श्री भूमिनायक दयादि गुणामृताब्धे श्री भूमिनायक दयादि गुणामृताब्धे
Devadhideva Jagadeka Sharanyamurte
देवादिदेव जगदेव शरण्यमूर्ते देवादिदेव जगदेव शरण्यमूर्ते
Srimanananta Garudadibirarchitangre
श्रीमन्ननन्त गरुडाधिभिरक्षिताङ्क्रे श्रीमन्ननन्त गरुडाधिभिरक्षिताङ्क्रे
Srivenkatachalapate Tava Suprabhatam.
श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्.
Thank you. Next person.
Yeah, please mute your mic, ma'am. Anjali Devi NG, please unmute.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's do half of sloka. Shri Bhuminayaka Dayadi Gunamritabdhe Devadhideva Jagadeka Sharanyamurte
Shri Bhuminayaka Dayadi Gunamritabdhe Devadideva Jagadeka Sharanyamurte Shri Bhuminayaka Dayadi Gunamritabdhe Devadideva Jagadeka Sharanyamurte
Srimanananta Garudadibirarchitangre Srivenkatachalapate Tava Suprabhatam.
श्रीमन्ननन्त गरुडादिभिरर्चिताङ्ग्रे श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीमन्ननन्त गरुडादिभिरर्चिताङ्ग्रे श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्.
Thank you. Let's see the meaning.
Nandri Guruji. Thank you.
Shri Bhumi Nayaka. Okay, Nayaka, who is the husband or the Lord of Sri Devi Bhumi Bhumadevi. So Bhagavan is the Lord of Sri Devi and Bhumya Devi, and that is called Shri Bhumi Nayaka. Daya Adi Guna Amrita Abde. Daya Adi. So Adi means beginning. beginning from Daya. Daya is compassion, the mercy of the Lord. So Daya, Bhagavan has got great qualities beginning from Daya, the Guna, the compassion of the Lord. Guna, Gunams, all qualities. Amritam means they are all like, the nectar. All the qualities of Bhagavan are like so sweet, and then like ambrosia and nectar. Abde means ocean. Bhagavan is a ocean of all the great good qualities, like, this Sulabham, Saulabhyam, easily approachable, Saulabhyam, Sulabha, Sausilyam, is able to freely mix with different people. Then, Swamitvam, he is the Lord of everybody. Then he is, of course, the first quality is the Daya, Bhagavan's great compassion. Bhagavan is so merciful towards all his devotees, and therefore is in fact, Vedanta Deshikam wrote this Daya Sadakam on Srinivasa. He says that in 108 slokas, in all the 108 slokas, he has one word at least meaning Daya, Anukampa, Karuna, etc. So, Bhagavan, Lord Srinivasa is full of compassion, all the qualities, great qualities, starting from the Karuna or the compassion, all the qualities or sweet qualities are like a ocean. Bhagavan is like a ocean of all these great qualities. Daya, Adi, Guna, Amrita, Abde. Deva, Adi Deva, Deva, Adi Deva. He is the Lord of the Lords. So he's the Lord of, the Brahma, he's the Lord of Shiva, he's the Lord of Shanmukha. So that's why all the people are there. We saw in the earlier slokas, all of them are waiting to have the darshan of Lord Srinivasa. So he's the Lord of all the Devatas. Yama, Varuna, the Ashtadikpalatas, the Navagrahas, all the Devatas. He's the Lord of all the Devatas, and that is called Deva Adideva. He's the Lord of all the Devatas. Jagadeka Sharanya Murte. Jagat Eka Sharanya Murte. O Lord, Murti, O Lord of the, who is manifesting as Sri Venkateswara in the form of Venkateswara, O Murti, Jagati Yeka Sharanya. You are the one single most person who can be completely surrendered. He is the fittest person to be surrendered in this whole universe. You can take Sharanagati under Lord Srinivasa only. That's why even this Nammadva did Sharanagati under Lord Srinivasa only. He says, Agalagille Niraymente Alarmel Mange Uray Marba, Nigaril Pugarai Ulaham Mundude Inne Alvane, Nigaril Amaran Munikanangal Vermum, Trivenkatane, Pugal Wondrilladian, and Nadiki Raman. That means there is, I have no other shelter except you. I have no other shelter except under holy feet, That's what Nammadvar also says. He is the one single most person to whom we can take shelter to. So that's the reason Jagadeka Sharanya Murti. Sriman Ananta Garuda Adi Bihi Archita Angre. Angre means Bhagavan's holy feet. So Archita Angre, that means all these people are not doing Archana to the holy feet of the Bhagavan. Who are the people? All the Nitya Suris. Sriman, O Lord Srinivasa, who has got always Mahalakshmi with him. That's why he's called Sriman. One who has got Mahalakshmi always in his chest. So Lord Venkateswara is always Lord. That's why he's called Srinivasa. Shrihi Nityam Vasati iti Srinivasa. So Mahalakshmi is ever residing, ever staying with him, and therefore he is called Srinivasa. So Sriman. So Lord Srinivasa who has got Lakshmi always with you. Ananta. Ananta is Adisesha. Garuda. Garuda means Garuda, Bhagavan's Garuda Vahanam. Adi, that means all the Nitya Suris, Vishwaksena, Ananta, Garuda, all these people are Architanga. That means they are all worshipping at their holy feet. A person who has got his holy feet, which is being worshipped by all the Nitya Suris like Ananta, Garuda, and Vishwaksena. Shri Venkata Chalapate, O Lord Venkateshwara, please wake up. Let that be auspiciousness to you. Again, let's review the meaning. O Lord, who is the Lord, or who is the husband of Mahalakshmi, Sri Devi and Bhudevi, who has got all great qualities like compassion, and all these qualities are so sweet and they are like a nectar. And then Bhagavan is the ocean of all these great qualities. The ocean has no limit. So Bhagavan's qualities have also got no limit, and therefore you have got limitless qualities of this compassion and other qualities. You are the Lord of all the Devatas like Indra, Varuna, Agni, Vayu, and so on. And you are the one fittest person to whom people can take shelter to. Jagadeka Sharanya Murte. So Lord Srinivasa has got Lakshmi always in his chest. All the Nitya Suris like Ananta and these Adishesha, Garuda, all these people do Archana on your holy feet. O Lord Venkateswara, please get up. So let the day be auspicious to you. So all are waiting to have you darshan. So that is the meaning of the sloka. So now let's move on to sloka number 22.
Bhavani Kanne Gundlaji. Bhavani Kanne Gundlaji, please unmute your mic. Yes, Guruji. Yes.
Om Namo Narayana.
Okay, Sri Padmanabha.
Sri Padmanabha. Sri Padmanabha.
Purushottama.
Purushottama. Purushottama.
Vasudeva.
Vasudeva. Vasudeva.
Vaikuntha.
Vaikuntha. वैकुण्ठ
माधव
माधव माधव
जनार्दन
जनार्दन जनार्दन
चक्रपाणे
चक्रपाणे चक्रपाणे
श्रीवत्सचिह्न
श्रीवत्सचिह्न श्रीवत्सचिह्न
शरणागत
शरणागत शरणागत
पारिजात
पारिजात पारिजात
श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते
श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते
तव सुप्रभातम्
तव सुप्रभातम् तव सुप्रभातम्
Thank you. Next person.
Bharati ji, Bharati Ravichandran Kolamudi ji, please unmute. Yes, Guruji. Ma'am.
Om Namo Narayanaaya.
Om Namo. श्रीपद्मनाभपुरुषोत्तमवासुदेव
श्रीपद्मनाभपुरुषोत्तमवासुदेव श्रीपद्मनाभपुरुषोत्तमवासुदेव
वैकुण्ठमाधव जनार्दन चक्रपाणे
वैकुण्ठमाधव जनार्दन चक्रपाणि वैकुण्ठमाधव जनार्दन चक्रपाणि
श्रीवत्सचिह्न शरणागत पारिजात
श्रीवत्सचिह्न शरणागत पारिजात श्रीवत्सचिह्न शरणागत पारिजात
श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्
श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्
Thank you. Next person.
Thank you.
Sunita ji, Sunita Gogi Reddy ji.
Om Namo Narayana Gurudev.
Om Namo Narayana. So let's do half sloka. Shri Padmanabha Purushottama Vasudeva Vaikuntha Madhava Janardana Chakrapane
श्रीपद्मनाभ पुरुषोत्तम वासुदेव वैकुंठ माधव जनार्दन चक्रपाणे श्रीपद्मनाभ पुरुषोत्तम वासुदेव वैकुंठ माधव जनार्दन चक्रपाणे
श्रीवत्सचिह्न शरणागत पारिजात श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्
श्रीवत्सचिह्न चरणागत पारिजात श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीवत्सचिह्न चरणागत पारिजात श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्.
Thank you. So let's see the meaning. Now this sloka is full of namavalis. Beautiful. Shri Padmanabha. Shri means, okay, who is always with Mahalakshmi, Bhagavan is with Mahalakshmi. Padmanabha. Yasya navo padmam asti iti Padmanabha. That means one from whose navel the lotus flower arises, that person is called as Padmanabha. When you go to Trivandrum, Thiruvananthapuram, you can find Anantapuri. There, this Padmanabha Swami, from the lotus feet, from the navel of the Bhagavan, the lotus flower arises. From the lotus flower arises the Brahma. So that is how the creation happens, So he has one who has got this beautiful lotus flower coming from his nabi. He is called as Padmanabha. Shri Padmanabha Purushottama. Purushanam Uttamaha Purushottama. Purushanam is not the male and the female. Puri Sete iti Purushaha. That means one, all the Jivatmas are called as Purusha. One in whom the Jivatma resides. That person is called as Purusha. So that means all the people, all the Jivatmas are called as Purusha. And then best among them, Uttama. Uttama means the best among all the Purushottamas, the Jivatmas is Paramatma himself. That's why it's called as Purushottama. In fact, if you look at the word Uttama, there are three types of people in this world. One are Adhama, Madhyama, and then Uttama. Adhama is a person who wants to inflict pain on others. even though he wants to inflict pain on himself as well as pain on the others. That person is called as adhama. A person was, praying for the Bhagavan. Bhagavan appeared in front of him. He said, what do you want? Before he started saying, Bhagavan said, whatever you ask for, 50% of what you ask will be given to your neighbor. So this person thought and finally said, let me lose both my eyes. Let me lose the eyesight of both eyes. Then immediately he thought that once he loses 2 of his eyes, his neighbor will lose 1 eyesight. So that is adhama. Inflicting pain on himself and also wants to inflict pain on others. That person is called as adhama. Madhyama person is, okay, let me also live, let the other person also live. That is Madhyama. Uttama person is person who inflicts pain on himself but wants others to, to flourish, others want to progress. That person is called as Uttama. So why Bhagavan is called as Uttama? Andal beautifully says in the 3rd Pasuram, Ongi Ulahalanda Uttaman Perpadi. That's what she says. Why does she call, Vamana Avataram as Uttama? Because Bhagavan is such a great person. He has come all the way from Vaikuntham. He is the Lord of Mahalakshmi. He is the Sripati. He is called Sripati. All the wealth is under his control. But he has come all the way from the Vaikuntham to beg before Mahabali. To beg before Mahabali, land measured by 3 of his feet. No, you can ask people to do anything. They will do. But if you just ask them to beg, nobody will do that. Because it is self-demeaning. Nobody would like to beg. But then Bhagavan came all the way to beg before Mahabali. For what purpose? Not for his own purpose. For the purpose of getting the kingdom for Indra, getting back the Swargaloka for Indra. So that's why Andal calls Ongi Ulakalanda Uttama. That's a great person. Similarly, another example is Ramanujacharya. Ramanujacharya got the, he went to, from Srirangam, he went to Tirukostur 18 times to, this Tirukostur Nambihal. He was the person who was said to be the secret meaning of this, this Ashtakshari Mantram and then Charama Slokam. So he tested Ramanuja 18 times and finally at the 18th time he gave the mantra. But before that he gave one condition. He said, you cannot reveal the secret of this mantra to anybody else. If you do that, you should seek my permission first. We'll have to test out whether the person deserves to know the meaning of the secret meaning. Otherwise, if you give like that, you will go to Naraka. So that's what he said. As soon as Ramanuja came out of this Tirukostur Nambigal's, this palace or the house, in Tirukostur, you got this, beautiful temple, Sauminarayan temple. It is Ashtanga Viman. It has got 3 floors. So he went to the top of this temple at the 3rd floor and then called everybody on the road saying that anybody who wants to go to Moksha, please come here, assemble all here. So thousands of people assembled that. Then he gave this mantra as well as the meaning of this mantra to all of them. Immediately the Tirukostur Nambigals, the disciples who are watching this, they went and immediately reported to Tirukostur Nambigal because you can see today, even today, he's on the Sannadhi, just opposite to the temple. So then he called Ramanuja. Then he said, you were so angry. He said, I told you just now not to reveal this mantra to anybody else and give the meaning, but you have gone against my, this orders. Do you know what is the punishment for that? He said, yes. Then he said, even if one person like me goes to Naraka, if thousands of people go to Moksha, I don't mind that. So immediately, the Tirukostur Nambigal was so much overwhelmed with that. Then he just hugged him and said, Imberumanare. So Imberuman means Bhagavan. You are even greater than Bhagavan himself. So that is what is called as Uttama, Purushottama. Bhagavan comes down to from his own place, begging before Mahabali for the sake of Indra. So his is called as Purushottama. The best among the Jivatmas is Purushottama. In Tamil also, you have for the Bhagavan Narayana, you call as Perumal, no? What does Perumal means? Perum means great. Uttama, all means Purusha, person. So Perumal means Purushottama, literally translated in Tamil is Perumal. Purushottama, Vasudeva. Vasudevasya apatyam pumanu Vasudeva. That means he became in the Krishna Avatara, but he became the son of Vasudeva, and therefore is called as Vasudeva. Other meaning of Vasudeva, Vasu means Sarvatra Vasati iti Vasuhu. That means who he resides everywhere. One is present everywhere, and therefore is called as Vasu. Deva means he does that like a child's play. He doesn't have to take any special efforts to be present in all the places, and therefore is called as Vasudeva. Vaikuntha. Kuntha means obstacles. Vaikuntha, Vikunta means no obstacles. So Bhagavan to his devotees removes all the obstacles for them to ultimately reach them to his abode Vaikuntha, and that's why he's called as Vaikuntha. The person who is residing in Vaikuntha is called as Vaikuntha, a person who removes the obstacles and hurdles of his devotees for the sake of progressing on the spiritual path, and therefore is called as Vaikuntha. Madhava. Ma means Mahalakshmi, Dhava means husband. One who is the husband of Mahalakshmi is called as Madhava. Janardana. Jananam Jananam Ardayati iti Janardana. one is able to destroy the birth of all his devotees. That means once the birth is destroyed, that means he doesn't have to be born in this world, so he's free from samsara chakra, and therefore he's called as Janardhan. One is able to remove the samsara chakra of his devotees is called as Janardhan. Chakrapane. Chakrapane means the pana means, the palm. Chakra, one is holding the Sudarsana chakra, Sudarsana chakra in his, then the right upper hand, and therefore is called as Chakrapani. Chakrapani. In Kumbhakonam, we have the famous Chakrapani temple over there, Shangapani Chakrapani temple, the Chakrapani. Srivatsa Chinha. That means he has got the Chinha, that means he has got this, this mark of Srivatsa. Bhagavan has got on the right hand chest a mark called Srivatsa Chinha. That represents, the Bhrigu Maharshi coming and kicking on his chest. In Naimisaranyam, the rishis are performing, this yagam, this yajna. At that time, they want to, who should be the deity to whom we should offer this, this ahutis. So Bhrigu said, I'll go and find out. So first he goes to Brahmaloka. Brahma is deeply engaged in the music of Saraswati Devi's Meena, and therefore he did not pay heed to this arrival of this Bhrigu Maharshi. And Bhrigu Maharshi curses him, saying, in the Bhuloka, you will not have any place of worship. Barring in very few places, Brahma doesn't have any place of worship in this Bhuloka. Then he goes to Kailasam. There also he is deeply engaged in conversation with Parvati. He also curses him, saying, in the Bhuloka, you will have only Linga worship. There won't be any other worship for you. You won't have a form worship. Then he comes to Vaikuntham. Vaikuntham also, Bhagavan is in Yoga Nidra. Parvati, Mahalakshmi is doing the Pada Seva. He also gets upset, and then here also is like that. So he lifted his feet and then kicked him in his chest. Immediately Bhagavan woke up and said, sorry, I should have woken up. I'm sorry. Then he, shampooed his feet, and then Bhrigu Maharshi calmed down and said, oh, here is a great person. Even though I abused him and insulted him, he's not, he's only trying to please me. So that means he's the Satvika Murti. Therefore, but then Bhagavan said, the place where your chest will become an adoration for me, like Sivatsa Chinham. That's what it is. Please call it Sivatsa. Of course, Mahalakshmi's place is that place, and therefore she got upset and she leaves Vaikuntham. She goes to Kolhapur. Then Bhagavan comes on, and then that is the Vaikuntha Mahatma. There is no Sri Venkatesa Mahatma. That's a different story as such. So Srivatsa Chinham. Bhagavan has got this mole called as Srivatsa Chinham. Sharanagata Parijata. Sharana Agata Parijata. Bhagavan is like wish yielding tree, Parijata tree, wish yielding tree for all his devotees. People are surrendered to him. Sharana Agata, Sharana Agata. That when people are surrendered to him, he fulfills all their desires, and therefore it's called as Sharanagata Parijata. Sri Venkatachalapati, O Lord Venkateshwara, please wake up. That all the people are waiting for you to have your darshan. Let that be auspicious. Now, only one thing I just want to say. Every day you have got to say a few namas. As soon as you get up in the morning, you just open your palm and say Hari, Hari, Hari 7 times. Why do you say Hari, Hari, Harati, Papani? So all the sins that you have committed in the past through various dreams and other things, that will get completely nullified when you chant the name of Hari 7 times. Then when you take food at home, then you say the name of Govinda, Govinda, Govinda 10 times. Because Govinda Namam, Go means one meaning of Go is Bhuma Devi. So the food comes from the Bhuma Devi, and therefore you're expressing Bhagavan, thanks to your Bhagavan. So Govinda, Govinda, Govinda. When you go out of your house, chant the name of Keshava 10 times. Ka Isha Vaha. Ka means Brahma, Isha means Parameshwara, Lord Shiva. Vaha, one who is under the Vasham of the Lord. This is the Brahma and Shiva under the control of Vishnu, and therefore is called as Keshava. So when you chant the name of Keshava, you can be successful in whatever task. When you start for any going out of your house, you chant the name of Keshava. And finally, when you retire to the bed, when you go to the bed, you just chant the name of Madhava. That is expressing your thanks to Mahalakshmi. That is the mother and the father. Ma is Mahalakshmi, Dava is her husband. So expressing thanks to Madhava. So these are the 4 names. If you can chant every day, that will be useful for you. We'll continue our discussion tomorrow. Shriya Kantaya Kalyana Nidaye Nidayertinam Shri Venkata Nivasaya Srinivasaya Mangalam Mangalasasana Parair Madacharya Purogamaihi Sarvaicha Purvairajarye Sakrudayastu Mangalam Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. Krishna 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 Krishna. Let's go for the ending prayer.
Yes, ji. Gayatri Nagarajan ji, please do the ending prayer. Your mic is on.
Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sagasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varaname Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sagasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varaname Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sagasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varaname Shri Rama Nama Varana Om Namaiti Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much,
thank you.
Guruji, for the wonderful class. Thank you,
Thank you.
devotees, for
Thank you,
joining.
Thank you.
We will meet
Dhanyavad.
tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you, Guru Sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Guru.
Thank you, Guru.
Namo Narayana Guru. Thank you, Guru.
Om Namo Narayana.
Thank you, Guru Sir.
Thank you.
Namo Narayana Guru.
Thank you, Guruji.
Namo Narayana Guru.
Om Namo Narayana, sir.
Thank you, Guru Sir.
Om Namo Narayana.
Thank you, Guruji.
Om Namo Narayana అండి.
Chindu madam.
ఓం నమో నారాయణాయ.
నారాయణాయ మేడం.
మేడం ప్రభావతి మేడం హ్యాండ్ రైజ్ చేస్తే ఈరోజు చెప్తానన్నారు కదా మేడం. ప్రతిరోజు హ్యాండ్ రైజ్ చేస్తున్నాను మేడం. ఏం రావట్లేదు మేడం.
ఓం నమో నారాయణ. గురువు గారు లేనట్టున్నారమ్మా.
ఓం నమో నారాయణాయ సార్. ఎవరైనా చెప్పగలరా గురువు గారు మార్నింగ్ లేచినప్పుడు హరి